Welcome everyone to the show. Hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. Bye. Hello everyone and welcome to another AvengedCoding tutorial. This will be on Python programming. Today we will be exploring the random function. So let's go and begin. Right now I have code set up and I just need to add one more thing. X plus equals 1. Okay. So I'm going to run the code, show you what it does, and then I'll go through and explain how everything works. So it's going to begin. As you can see, it's giving me a random list of numbers until it reaches 50. Now, for me to be able to prove that it is actually counting how many numbers you do, we're going to have it print x. So we'll run it one more time. And as you can see, our last number is 50. So it's going to take this out. Okay, so the random function, what it does is it allows you to use 3 different types of random, or it allows you to use random numbers in 3 different ways. There is this one right here, which is called the random.randint function. What this does is you type in random period randint, and then you want to do a parentheses, and we can do any number, let's say 0 and 500,000, or whatever that number is. If we run the program, it gives us a list of numbers that are in between or equal to 0 through this number right here. And what this is useful for is, like, if you just want numbers to be picked between 2 certain numbers, then you would use this. As well, you can use decimals with this and so forth. So that's the random function, or random.randint function, I'm sorry. Next, we're going to do random.uniform. And what you can see this does is it never once uses whole numbers. It will only pick numbers that include decimals, as you can see. This just helps it, like if you wanted to have your numbers be even more unique, then you would use the uniform function. The next one we're going to use is random.choice. So to use this, we need to have a couple things. So in this case, we're going to change it. Instead of it adding up numbers right here, it is going to be picking out different letters or words I use. So first, let's do H, comma, L, and V. So if we run the forgiven. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, sorry, I just did that wrong. What random choice does, you give it anything in here inside your parentheses, and it will choose, like, whatever, each individual one of these. So, yeah, so we have S, A, H, F, J, D, and so forth. As you can see, it's chosen all these letters within this. To get this, like, if you guys are just beginners and you're wondering how I'm getting it to just keep repeating the code on and on through, as you can see right in here, first off, I'm sorry, to be able to use any of this right here, this random at all, you need to type in import space random. Import time is another thing I've used, but that's not important for right now. I'll go through in a later video and explain how, like, what this can do and the different things you can do with it. But to get this to work, first I need to set a variable equal to 0. So I did x equals 0, and I did while x is less than or equal to 50, it will run through this code right here. First, it will pick a number, just a random number. In this case, it's a random choice. So it'll pick a random letter out of this in here, and it will set that letter equal to r. From then on, it will do a time wait, which is used as time.sleep with a open parenthesis, whatever time you want to do, whether you want to do 1 second or half a second or so forth. That's what you type in here, close parentheses. After that, I have print r. This will, obviously, it will display in here what the letter r, or the variable r, has been picked for the choice of the letters. Sorry if I'm making this confusing. But yeah. And then last, I have x plus equals 1. It will keep running through this, and it will, what x plus equals 1 does is it will add 1 to x and set x equal to that number that it added. This is how an accumulator works, pretty much. This is what this is, an accumulator. For those of you who don't know what an accumulator is, I will show you right now. So we need to get rid of this. And we're just going to have it print our accumulator. So print x. And so that way you guys can see it work slower instead of it just scrolling down really quick. We're going to give it a time wait of 0.02 seconds. So yeah, here's our accumulator. As you can see, it counted each time, and when it reached 50, it stopped. Also, I have down here, which is also running through the code, it keeps testing the statement right here to see if it's true. Once it is true, once x equals 50, then it will print done, and it will break. If you don't know what break means, it just stops the code from running. It just makes it quit right there. So yeah. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for here today. In the next video for coding, I will show you how to make a password cracker, which we'll use a random function, and it will pretty much keep running through numbers and numbers until it finally finds the number, and then it will say password cracked, and it will be done. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Peace out.